The U.S. Navy's most powerful aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. has entered the Caribbean. Washington says it's a mission for regional security, but for many in Latin America, it feels like a warning. Is this about fighting crime and drug trafficking? Or is it another chapter in the long story of U.S. influence in the region? From Washington's point of view, the deployment is part of a broader strategy to combat transnational crime. The Caribbean remains a key route for drug trafficking, illegal arms trade, and human smuggling, all issues that threaten both U.S. and regional stability. Officials say the Gerald R. Ford's presence will support joint exercises, intelligence sharing, and humanitarian operations. In short, it's about deterrence, showing strength to maintain peace. To many Americans, this is about defending democracy, protecting allies like Colombia, and countering the growing influence of foreign powers, especially Russia and China, in Latin America. But from the Caribbean and Latin American side, the picture looks very different. In Venezuela, government officials have called the deployment an act of intimidation, accusing the U.S. of using security as a pretext for military pressure. Leaders in Cuba and Nicaragua have echoed those concerns, calling the move a show of force in a region that still remembers decades of American interventions. Even in countries that cooperate with the U.S., like Colombia or the Dominican Republic, some voices worry that such displays of power risk fueling regional instability rather than preventing it. The deployment of the Gerald R. is more than a military operation, it's a symbol of how fragile relations remain between the United States and its southern neighbors. While Washington emphasizes security and law enforcement, many in the Caribbean see history repeating itself, a reminder of how quickly protection can turn into pressure. In the end, whether this mission builds trust or deepens mistrust will depend on what comes next, cooperation, or confrontation. The Caribbean has always been a crossroads of trade, power, and ambition, and once again, the world's attention turns to these waters to see whether this show of strength brings peace or provokes the storm it seeks to prevent.